Punches where he doesn't have to now. I'd much rather see him playing for City, but whatever he chooses to do will get me back in. That's what it's all about, I think.
Ricky's a hard nut in the ring, but the battle-scarred world champ shows his soft side when it comes to his son.
I couldn't have wished for him, you know. They said, how would you like Campbell to be when he's 7 years of age? It'd be exactly the way he is now. He's perfect in every way. I don't think he's going to be a Richard Dunn, are you, mate? More like a Billy Elliot, I think.
At Ray and Carol's house, the family are gathered for an important visit, and it's not long before the bickering begins.
You can't, doggy, that's no good to me.
This old town don't smell too
Right. Yeah! When I come round and see you and me bleeding dad.
Well, don't bleeding bother then, that's soon sorted.
Don't tell me.
Shut it.
It's like ours.
Shut up, flat nose.
You've been in the right mood tonight, you.
I'm not in the mood, it's
You're horrible. Bloody hell, it's got to be you and Jennifer or Jenna and Matt.
Can we stop talking about marriage? You're scaring the shit out of me. I took one look at me dad, and married life has just he's put me off it. He used to be 6'2" with black wavy hair. Look at him now, he's 4'4". Like a silver fox.
Ricky's two nans are on the way over.
Don't go for my gonads.
They can be his harshest critics.
She said, oh, this fight, you better pull your socks up and start performing because, let's have it right, your last fight you were shite.
You didn't wow him over there, she said.
Went to America and you didn't exactly wow him, did you? Yeah, thanks, Nana. Got feelings, me, you know.
The two nanas, Dorothy and Kathleen, arrive to the usual warm welcome.
Here they are, the Spice Girls.
Ginger bracket.
Oh. Hey, behave. Do you want a cup of tea or do you want a whiskey?
They've been friends for 50 years and still live opposite each other.
What did she say last time when she was pissed? You went, well, you'll have to do your best against this Oscar Merriweather.
Oscar de la Mayweather.
Oscar de la
Mayweather.
Oscar de la Mayweather.
Oscar de la Mayweather.
Even though they're both over 80, the girls still plan to go to the stadium to see Ricky's fight.
City's ground.
Oh, that's City's ground. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, in the open air. Be all right if it don't rain.
So you both... Is it in the open air?
Yeah.
What happens if it rains?
We all get wet.
We all get swelled.
We all get wet.
Yeah. You two ready for a whiskey yet? There you go, ashtray. Now, would you like me to light the six for you? Too much smoke? You know what I mean? You don't smoke. Good lad. That way you've not eaten.
The two nans still remember embarrassing details about Ricky when he was a lad.
You never used to say, do you think I've got a midget?
Hey, it's true that I took you to the doctors and I asked them to measure you.
Yeah.
Honest to God,
Sizes.
I had forgotten all about that. I think he was about 3 and he measured 36.
Size isn't
about
everything,
28 inches. Because he has his little legs were like little jacks here now.
Anyway.
And I wouldn't mind, he was 15. Be careful with that ball.
Don't give them the good stuff, I don't want them here all bloody night.
Shut up. Oh, just a minute.
Ricky's off home, leaving Carol and Ray to reflect on the importance of the fight. Well, try to anyway.
This fight for Richard is the most important fight of his career because if...
Excuse me, I'm being filmed here. And all I can hear in the background
sorry.
is a couple of budgies. You know what I mean? This is
too old to have a punch.
This is my big chance of stardom later on in life.
This fight is a mega fight, isn't it?
You're doing it again.
Because...
You're there again in the stall.
Carol, will you shut your mouth?
We're trying to do an interview. It's very, very serious, this,
Why
mother.
don't you get in the kitchen or in back garden?
You know what I mean? You're in the stalls.
Oh, shut up, will you?
I mean, especially after the loss against Mayweather, I mean...
No, I think the
Excuse me, don't you start like a parrot now.
Each week, Carol never misses the bingo session at her local pub.
a drink? Are you sure? Thank God for that.
And tonight, apart from meeting all her mates, there's one extra player. Her mum, Kathleen.
On a Thursday we have a game of bingo, and then when the bingo's finished we have a game of cards.
It's eyes down and the numbers are called.
7 and 2.
Shoot, shoot, shoot!
Young and keen at the age of 15.
Bloody hell, it's better than an orgasm, this.
And not for the first time, Kathleen wins the loot. Ricky's coach, Billy, limbers up. He's getting ready for another painful training session.
I'm absolutely wearing out. I'm at the top of my game experience-wise, you know. I've done about everything you could possibly do. Been in every situation, so I'm probably at my best by that, but physically, I'm completely fucked.
It's 4 weeks to go to the fight, and it's time for Billy to go through the dreaded body bag. He wears this protective harness, and then Ricky knocks 7 bells out of him. But there'll be no sympathy from the hitman.
No, I don't fucking feel it.
And Billy isn't getting any younger. He's survived. At least it's over for another day. As Ricky and Jennifer relax at home, they know the big day is fast approaching.
Getting nervous now, nervous times.
Ricky remains focused on what he has to do.
My demeanour doesn't alter at all. You know, I'll be laughing and joking probably right up to the fight until I get in the changing rooms, and then that last hour or 2 hours I get, you know, don't touch me, don't come near me. Billy won't say too much to me.
But even the world champion will feel the pressure on the night of the fight.
I've got to perform, and I've got to do it in front of 55,000, which it's good to have that support in your corner, but it adds pressure, especially when you're coming off a knockout defeat. So come fight night, my arse will be like that.
In part 4, there are surprise visitors to Ricky's gym, including his biggest fan.
Come on, Ricky, get in there and do the job for you. I'll jump in and get him.
Ricky has to endure a painful physio session, and as the bout closes in, Ricky gets fighting fit.